Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a couple of things. One that somebody's mentioned on my channel, which is lovely because I love it when people interact with me, and it's hard to know what to show. If I know how to help, then I can do a little video on it, which is brilliant. I'm going to use the Mother Fluffer shampoo and spray on an Old English sheepdog this morning. Teddy is a regular customer, and I want to see how efficient the shampoo is and helping aid his drying process, because it's a fast drying shampoo and after spray. So I just want to see, in actual fact, how long it takes me to bath and most importantly the drying section. So I'm going to wash him in the hydro bath today, and you'll see, because he's a larger boy and he's getting on in years, he can't get up here. There is a gate door that I could take out, and he could put his feet on there, but he's still very large even just to lift up there. So what I do is I've got my up and down electric table, and I lower it to the floor, I push it in, he stands on it, I raise it up and he walks in, and that's how we've been doing it for the last few months. And he gets it now. He's done it a few times, and he's so clever. He hops on and just makes life easier for me, but most importantly a lot easier for him as he's getting older in his years. So I'll speed that process up, but I will put it on so you can see what I do. When you're working alone, you haven't got an extra pair of hands just to help you lift a dog in, so it's just something that I devised, and it seems to work. So the second video that I'm going to try and do is on my mini trimmers, and which ones I like to use for what. I have had a new set. I've had it, the Brava set. I use the mini trimmers a lot, not just for inside pads and bits and pieces, but I do use it for full grooms. So I'll do a separate video on that today as well, while I've got Teddy here with me, because it's great for inside his feet. So I'll get cracking. So he's all in, and I've set up my hydro bath. So I have mentioned, if you haven't seen it on the other videos, that I'm actually not using my hydro bath as I should. There's in here is a water heater, and it's like a giant kettle. And because I'm working at home now, this takes a lot of electricity to heat the water all day. I've had a shower fitted when we had the building made. So what I do is I close it up and I manually fill it with the warm water and the shampoo, switch it to wash, and I use it that way. And then I can empty it and I can just rinse in with the normal shower. It's just a way I found to help save on electric. And then my hydro bath I can still use on the pump, even though I'm not using it as I should. I can still use it this way, still to pump the shampoo on. So I'll get cracking. So first of all, I'm giving Teddy a facial, and I like to use the MD10 on his face. He has a little bit of red staining around his mouth, and he gets a smelly beard, and that is great for smelly beards. So I like to brush it through, break all the hair up. There we go. And that'll stay on there while I'm bathing him, so he's doing his thing. So now I'll wash him. So I've just washed him through one side, his facial's still soaking. I like to brush through my shampoo because he's going to have nice fluffy legs, all those short fluffy legs. When I brush the shampoo through, it just breaks up the coat. I don't tend to do a lot of pre-brushing beforehand. I like to do it all in the bath. So I'll just give his legs a bit of a brush through. And also his tail. That's a bit of brush through. There. He does come very regular. He comes about between 5, possibly 6, generally 5. So he doesn't really get a chance to knot up. So we're just keeping him tip-top condition. And I'll do the other side. So I like to brush through his ears as well. That's the other side. So I've just brushed out that hair, dead hair in his ear on that side. I'll do the same with this side. And I'm making sure not to brush the skin, just the hair, because his ear flap is there. You can see the skin a lot easier when the hair is wet. Push that shampoo through. And you see it's removing the dead coat as well. And it's much less likely to damage or break the coat because the hair's wet and it's coated. A lot more stretchy when it's wet. There we go. And because I've removed that extra dead coat, it will dry a lot quicker. That is my theory anyway. There we go, sweetie. Yeah. He's gonna shake. Woohoo! So now I will rinse him. he's all rinsed now. I'm going to spray him with the Mother Fluffer, you have to be careful how you say that, Mother Fluffer spray all over. And this is a 10-in-1 spray. So 10-in-1 spray. So detangles, reduces the drying time, eliminates frizz, adds shine, hydrates, helps de-shedding, anti-static, conditioning, repairs dry and damaged hair, and eliminates odours. And you can spray that onto wet or dry hair, but I'm going to do it after the bath. I'm going to now time it. So it's dry. Let's stop the clock. Oh, stop. Wow. Okay, so that took me 34 minutes, call it 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Sometimes it can take me a lot longer than that. So I don't have a comparison, but my thoughts is it normally takes me 40 to an hour to dry him with this amount of coat. So I definitely feel like it does dry them quicker. It seems to expel the water away a lot quicker when I'm blasting. I can see more, you know, dispersing away from him. Yeah, I do dry him in the bath because it just means more movement, you know, so it would mean that I have to get him out of here, put him on the table, get him down. So I dry him while he's here, and it's in a good level for me as well, so I'm not bending down, and I just bring the dryers to him. So yeah, so I'll move him off now. Yeah, chuff with that. Now we can get on the table. Will you come in? But he will for a gravy bowl. Now this one doesn't go all the way to the floor, but it goes quite far and an easy steppable height. Are you coming, sweetheart? Come on, my boy. There we go. We can step up that one. Come on then, you coming up? Good boy. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right, there we go. Oh, smash it. And it's not as bad for me to lift, so I can then move him up to my height I need for trimming. So Teddy has a 3 length, so a 3F full tooth blade all over his body and down his legs. I scissor his legs and do inside his pads. And then sometimes what I do is, more often than not, I get my Arco with my 3 comb and just go over and see little odds and ends, and then I'll finally go over with my scissors just to make it nice and neat, any bits that might flick out. So that's next.